Hello darlings, it's Callie with Darling Little Plans, and today we're going to be planning in my principal planner. It's the first time I'm going to be able to say that. So this actually was my assistant principal planner, and since I'm going to also be now working through the summer, it's going to transition into my principal planner. For right now, I'm going to continue with the dashboard layout, and then we'll kind of see how things go, like whether I need a bigger one, how I want to change it up, that sort of thing. So typically the way I use this planner, last year I was teaching full-time and I also had assistant principal responsibilities. So on this side of the page was used like you would normally use for a planner. So if there was a special event, I would put like a box or something, but I would put my daily to-dos or main tasks and stuff in each day of the week. And then Saturday and Sunday would be either decorative space, or if it was a busy week, I would use it for extra to-do lists and stuff like that. Then up here, I would put like the highlight events. So like if there was a staff meeting or we had some assembly or there was a game or something, whatever the week's highlight event, go up here. So it would kind of be in two places on this side. Then this side, I would slightly customize to have it fit whatever I needed. So since this running to-do list, since I was teaching full-time, I use this for my copies. So I'd cover up where it said task and put a little box that said copies, and I'd write down everything I need to copy for all my classes. In the important section was our middle school PLC meeting, and I was kind of in charge of like what our topics were and how things worked with that. And then looking ahead, I either left it as looking ahead or I'd write upcoming, but basically this box was still the to-dos that were coming up that I needed to start working on but didn't really have a place for them yet. And then in the notes section, I would cover this up, and this was the section where I'd write down anything I needed to talk to my principal about. So I won't need this section anymore, and I won't need this section for the same things that I used to. And especially over the summer, I won't really even need like the PLC box because like none of the teachers are working. So my first day is actually the 13th, and this is actually going to be the only day this week that I'm really working. So I was going to use these, but you know what? I think I'm going to save these for a week that I have to do more, and then use these in one of these sheets instead, since I don't have like a ton to do. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do, because I'm gonna start on the 13th, so they're gonna onboard me a little bit early. Typically I wouldn't be starting until July 1st, and then it's like a half day and then no work on Friday, so really it's just the one day. But I figured since it's still the one day, maybe I should decorate it a little bit. So I decided, I was going through my sticker stash and found a whole bunch of envelopes with JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop stickers, and I love her stuff and I haven't used them in a while, so I thought, hey, it might be fun to do for all these June spreads. So I have this whole like fruit section, and there's a pear one and an orange one, and then the limes and cherries, which I think I want to use the pear one for this spread. And I also have these that were in the same thing, that were more of a lemon, the lemon swimsuits and the lemon things, and then it has little coordinating boxes with the oranges and the cherries and the lime. So, but I think we can probably get away with the pear set for just this, because it'll be kind of small. And I also grabbed my Mojo Jojo black boxes and my pastel boxes. I didn't really check to see if these totally match with this, but I feel like the greens could work if I needed boxes, or even the yellow. The yellow is kind of pretty, although I don't have a whole lot of little yellow boxes, but I don't really need them, so I'll leave this open to the yellow. We'll see when we get there. So I loved having a perfect summer. It reminds me of Genovia in the Princess Diaries too, because she's like, oh, she makes all those pear and eggs jokes. It's funny. So I'm gonna use this little branch, and since I'm probably not gonna have a million to-dos, actually it doesn't really fit up there, but I'm gonna just put it down here and kind of just cover up where it says notes, because I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of to-dos for like one day. I do have a whole list of things that I need to talk with the current principal about and the secretary and figure out all the things, but it's all written on a separate document, so I'm not gonna, it's like 2 pages of bulleted notes. So I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Then I kind of want to do like little pairs and then put them on this day with the 13th. But let's see, maybe with the yellow. Actually, I kind of like this other yellow better now that I'm looking. So since the 13th is my official start date, I'm gonna put this more on the 14th so I don't take up too much room. And we'll put this little box here, kind of going into Saturday. And that'll be my first day. Then maybe I'll do this other branch over here on Monday. Have it like going off the page just a little bit. Trim that off. Okay. I really do want to use this, having a pair fixed somewhere, but I don't know. Maybe up here. Maybe I could do like a box, and then what if I did like one of these boxes? And kind of line it up here, even though I don't typically line things up, but kind of like doing it a little off-centered sometimes, and you don't have to worry about it being so perfect all the time, or perfect. Alrighty, so we've got that, and we've got this other little pair that we can put down here. It's kind of weird just decorating one spread. Like when I was teaching, I also had a teacher planner, and I would decorate both of them, and I'm not using a teacher planner this year. It's kind of sad. So let's see, maybe I could do another pair over here somewhere. Like we'll do one up here maybe, since this one's kind of smaller, and I can do like this week. Maybe I'll put a box just because I feel like it needs some layering or something. All right, now let me grab a pen. I think I'm going to use my Precise V7 pen, since it's a little thicker of a tip. So this week, even though there won't be much this week, but it's okay. And then down here we can do first day. I'll do an exclamation point. And we'll leave that as it is, and I'll just do something over there. And I think I'm gonna leave it like that and just call it a day. I don't wanna overdo it or over sticker it, slash I kind of want to leave some of those stickers maybe for a future spread. Maybe I'll do a pair down here. Yeah, I like that. All right, well, this is the shortest video ever. So I think that looks good. Let's put it back on the disc so we can see what it looks like with that. And then of course, once I get more into the job, maybe after this month, or even when I'm like fully taking over myself, that I'll have more of a chance to like customize it, make it more of my own, figure out what categories I need. But I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a super awesome week filled with many exciting things, and I will see you next week. Bye.